Hi. What I'm going to do right now is show how to use the U-60B, the data count U-60B semi-automatic counter to efficiently count and pack when you need to portion a bulk quantity into smaller portions. So I have the U-60B here. The object that I chose are small filters. These are little filters that are about maybe 5 millimeter in diameter and about 4 to 5 millimeter in length. I'm using the U-60B with a dual chute outlet. So basically right here there is a funnel that's divided into two outlets with a trigger lever connected to them with sensors. So every time I switch the lever, it triggers the counter to continue to the next count, which makes it much more efficient. The goal basically is to fill one bag, and once that bag is filled, I can trigger filling up the next bag with the next outlet, and by the time it's filling the second bag, I can complete the first bag, maybe label it, seal it, and move it to the next station in the process. So this way there's always movement with very high efficiency. I also have here a label printer connected. The way it's set up right now is that after every count is complete, every portion is complete, the printer would print a small label. That label will include the part number, lot ID, order number, how many parts are in that bag, in that portion, who counted, date and time, of course, and you can also include things like your address, logo, and so on and so forth about company information. You can have it be set to manual, so you trigger the printing after each count, or you can have it set up as automatic, so when the count is finished, it prints out the label automatically. That's what I have it set up as right now. I also have the handheld barcode scanner connected, which would help me with scanning the object and recognizing and loading it into the system. So I have here 10 bags already set up. 2 are loaded on the funnels, and this is my part, this is the barcode. So basically I'm going to go into the counting tab. That's where I perform the count. With this system you can do 2 types of counting. You can do free count and target count. Free count is basically when you want to know how many you have, or cycle counts. You just pour the objects into the machine, and it will continue counting until you run out of objects or until you manually stop the counting. That's free count. Again, good for cycle counts, inventory confirmation, things of that sort. Or the second mode is target count, which is what we'll use right now. Target count, basically you tell the system how many you need in each portion and how many portions you need of the same quantity, and that's what we're going to use right now. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to put it in target count mode. I'm going to scan the object, choose the right object, confirm that it's correct, small filters, and then choose how much or how many I need in the count. So I want to have 50 in each bag, and I want 10 bags, 10 repetition of this count. Okay, enter. Okay, right before I start, just important to again indicate how the system works. The system starts vibrating continuously, the objects move down the track. In case we need right now 50 per count, so the system will count. When it gets really close to 50, maybe around 42, 44, 45, it will stop the continuous vibration and it will switch to pulse vibration. And those little pulses are going to just drop those extra missing parts to reach the target, with the goal of not overshooting the target. Sometimes you might have overshooting the target, you reach 49, and when it does the next pulse, maybe 2 fall at the same time, and then you have 51 in the bag. In this case, the system will indicate that you have an extra 1, extra 2, it will show you, and it would actually not allow you to go to the next count before you fix the problem. And I'll show you how that's done. Okay, so ready to go. I have everything loaded, small filters, count to 50, 10 bags. and I'll press start. Okay, now it's in pulse mode. 48, 49, 50, finish the first bag. So I switch the lever to start the next bag and then start dealing with the first bag. Taking this, it printed the label automatically, put it here, take the next bag, load it up. Everything's happening while the other portion was counted. The other portion, 2 out of 10, 50, triggers, start the next count, and while it's counting, I complete this bag and load the empty slot with another bag. Okay, next. Okay, 49, 50. Now let me simulate, in case there is an extra one. So I'll drop an extra one. Now it shows me here on the screen, it shows me actually that I have 50 plus 1. I have an extra one. So in this case, if I want to move to the next count, it doesn't start. It actually tells me remove overfill. It actually triggers the warning, remove overfill. I'll take the extra one that I have here, put it back in the bulk, fix the problem, press confirm that I fix it, and start next count. Okay. Let's leave this bag. Take the next bag. This is finished. Okay. Very efficient. Okay, bag 9 out of 10 right now is counting. I'm loading up the last bag. 50. That's it. Finish. Completed 10 bags of 50 each with labels inside. Again, this is what the label would look like. In our case, it shows our logo, our address, and then it can show things like user, who counted. Right now we don't have the user enabled, so it's empty. Object name, date and time, count how many in the bag, which bag number was it, 8 out of 10. And if I had put order number and lot ID, it would include it as well, but I didn't. So this information is very valuable. Very fast, very efficient using the dual outlet. And the next thing I want to show is here in the system. I'm going to the history tab, and this is basically each line here is a counting session. So I'm going to go to the last line, which is the last session that we just did. This is what we just did. Okay, it will tell us again date and timestamp. I don't have lot ID and order number associated. Small filters, count to 50. How many were counted? 500. Overfill of 1. It even indicates that I had 1 overfill. How many bags? I had 10 bags. And here each line would be a bag. So each bag with the start and stop time. First bag 4:06:58 until 4:07:16. So that's basically 18 seconds. 18 seconds for the first bag. Second bag from 407.16 until 407.34. So that's also 28 seconds. And it's important to understand that it's not just the 28 seconds for each bag. During those 28 seconds, I was doing something else. I was actually completing the other bag, putting a label on it, and refilling. So it's pretty much was like no time, there's no dead time. Bag number 4, I had an overfill of 1, and I pressed confirm, so it showed that there was an overfill, and it shows that I fixed it. And that's it. Those are the 10 bags. Very fast, very efficient, and all this information is already recorded, saved on the system. You do not need to worry about spending time recording it or sitting with the employees and understanding what they did in each shift. Everything is recorded, everything is saved, and this can be exported either wirelessly or through a thumb drive. You can have it as a PDF or a CSV file. Very valuable information to help you optimize your sessions and processes and really get the most out of your processes. Okay, so this is basically a quick demonstration how to use the U-60B with a dual chute outlet with some extra devices connected to really have a quick, efficient counting and packing session. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to let me know, give me a call, or email me, and I would love to support. Thank you very much. Have a good one.